You may have even faced them in the ring. Their presence is felt at every tournament they compete in. Team Cartel has risen to prominence as one of the nation's most formidable boxing teams. Their success is a testament to their distinct and rigorous training methods, as well as the strong sense of camaraderie that binds them together. In addition to being an outstanding boxing team, they have forged a true brotherhood in boxing.
My whole vision from the beginning was always to have a big team. You know, when I was young, I used to see Mike Stafford from Cincinnati Golden Gloves. They used to come to Toledo and fight. They used to bring this enormous team, and I used to be like, man, I want to be a part of a team like that. All of them good. That was something that I always wanted to do with my team. Have a big team, have multiple national champions, and eventually graduate into the pros and be like the Kronk and have a gym full of world champions out of the same gym.
It started with the camaraderie with the children. The youngsters been friends since they was 5, 6, 7, 8 years old. So as they grew, we grew. And that's why we're here today, because the way they piggyback off each other gives each other strength, and it helps us as coaches.
Our team, we got a great relationship. Like, it's like a brotherhood. It's like a relationship, like everybody close, and like it ain't like to where nobody could feel left out and everything. So it's like the chemistry is great.
The members of Team Cartel hail from both Toledo, Ohio and Detroit, Michigan, two cities plagued with violence and crime. Boxing offers these kids an opportunity to stay off the streets and provides them with a supportive community that inspires them to pursue their dreams.
I mean, the statistics show here in Toledo that, I mean, most of the crimes, most of the shootings, most of the murders that have been happening as of the last couple of years have been all by adolescents, all teenage kids. Most of the guys that's on my boxing team, Team Cartel, actually have been around since they were like 10, 8 years old, and they still with me, you know what I'm saying? So they could actually be in detention centers, prisons, you know what I'm saying? I mean, they could be doing the wrong thing, involved in gangs or whatever, you know? So from these time in the gym hours, they here, they safe. I believe me being a coach and coaches that's on the coaching staff and fathers, I believe that we definitely steering these kids, these young men in the right direction. It's very hard to become a Team Cartel boxing member. And I wanted it that way, you know what I'm saying? It's because if I just, every kid that walked through the door, I say, okay, yeah, come on, be Team Cartel. Next thing you know, he at the mall, he done threw somebody off the top of the thing, beating him up. I mean, we affiliated with that. So I have a stand back and I choose our members. Fire! I'm here. When I first got to coaching, I realized that it was much different than being a fighter. So I had to learn how to be a coach. All the way out, non-stop, come on, y'all work. People get in the game, all right, I'm a coach. But you actually have to learn how to be a coach, because you might see something clear and the kid might not see it as clear, but you gotta get him to understand it. What I honestly did, I watched our competitors. I watched the Cubans. I watched the Russian system. The Cubans are great with group teachings. They do a lot of things in group teaching. So when you got a bigger team and you want to get a specific point across, they do a lot of their workouts in groups. So a lot of our workouts are group settings. Get them shots. Get them shots. We do tech sparring for agility and reflexes. We learned that from some of our fighters going to USA boxing team in Colorado Springs, and that's something that they brought back, and I liked it, the reflexes, I liked it, the cardio of it. You don't have to always be taking blows. You can test a little bit out what you done learned inside the ring. We also let them freelance around in between. A lot of the teachings that we teach them to see if they can implement it on the bag. So you want to let them have an opportunity to let their brain work, you know what I'm saying, on their own, instead of telling them what to do all the time. Come on, 10 seconds, don't stop, don't stop. I think our team is made up of like 17 kids, and I think 15 of them ranked in the top 10 by USA Boxing. I mean, with minor and major national championships, we gotta have close to 100, easily. It has seemed unreal, but I mean, as y'all know, we never exit a tournament early. Someone on our team is Saturday night at every single tournament, usually multiple people. As you know, you can't just walk up to these tournaments and just be lucky. You can't get lucky and keep winning multiple tournaments. You actually have to put in the work. And these kids, I mean, even though, you know, they human, they cry, and they cry about the workouts, they get it done though, so they can be competitive. We calculate everything, so we got the top fighters, we got y'all names on the board, all that. We know who is who, we training for y'all, trust me.
While boxing is typically viewed as an individual sport, Team Cartel defies this perception and operates as a true team. Their unwavering support for one another, along with the unbreakable camaraderie that unites them, distinguishes them from other boxing teams across the country. They are not just a boxing team, they're a brotherhood.
The team camaraderie, as far as, you know, going to tournaments, our fighters, they feed off the back of each other, they push each other as a team. Boxing is an individual sport, but at the same time, a lot of people don't see, say if one of our better fighters have a tough loss early in the tournament. I mean, the other guys, you know, get them harder drive to get to the end. So even though it's an individual sport, it's team camaraderie as well.
They all just don't believe they can lose. They all got the work ethic. They all feel like they don't want to disappoint each other, so they all pull each other up and give each other the identity of Team Cartel. So if you feel like you're part of Team Cartel, you know you gotta have that dog mentality. You know you have to wake up and do this. You know you have to go to sleep, do this. You know you gotta get up and eat this certain type of way. So by them having that mentality, it gives us the edge because they already feel like the bullseye on our back, the edge is on our shoulder, so we're gonna go ahead and attack it like we need to attack it.
It's our drive. Like, everybody on the team want to be great. They are competitive and want to be the best at whatever. It's like I said, it's like a brotherhood. Like, we all like family, so that's the best part about it.
I think that we are Team Cartel because, one, the longevity and the kids been together for a lot of years, and two, group training, and three, always competing against the best at the national tournaments. You know, we rarely have show fights, so most of the times we fight against the absolutely best that the United States got to offer.
You've seen them, you've heard their name, you may have even faced them in the ring. Their presence is felt at every tournament they compete in. Team Cartel has risen to prominence as one of the nation's most formidable boxing teams. Their success is a testament to their distinct and rigorous training methods, as well as the strong sense of camaraderie that binds them together. In addition to being an outstanding boxing team, they have forged a true brotherhood in boxing.
My whole vision from the beginning was always to have a big team. You know, when